could you all gather on set, please?
Jenny, what's going on? Oh, hello, Robert.
Jeremy, Miss Wolfe, assembled guests.
All right there, Bobby.
Good evening, Mr. Algebra. I've gathered you all here to help me with a televisual experiment.
Why us?
You were available.
I'm between shoots.
I have a book to promote.
Whereas I've been up since 5 yelling at my staff at my capital restaurant, but I'm here too because I'm not fucking lazy.
I'm just here to break hearts and sell garden furniture.
Could we all please just focus?
Sorry, Bobster.
Tonight's television program is entitled The Night of Smiles, ostensibly because we're testing the Euphoria device. But this is a ruse. There is but one aim and one aim alone for tonight's program.
Ratings.
No. Love.
Oh, how gorgeous.
2 of tonight's guests, namely Dr. Dolores Klein and Dr. Charles Magnus, have fostered a deep, unspoken love for each other through many years of tedious scientific research. Yet neither has had the courage to speak of their affections.
Divine. Isn't a film like this one?
Oh, was that The Love That Couldn't Sing?
Oh, you've seen it?
I've watched everything you've ever made, usually with my trousers off.
I'm sorry, Robert, but we've been planning the show for weeks, and surely the experiment takes
Fuck
priority
the
here.
experiment! You have no idea what you're talking about. I've seen more versions of this than I care to remember, and I know more about the next 10 minutes than the greatest minds in history. Just get the 2 fucking scientists together, and I will buy you all fucking houses. Understood? Is that understood?
Yes.
Good. And try not to be too obvious about it, Alan.
Why is he picking on me? You've just got one of those faces.
Oh, and don't mention flowers.
Crazy Neil never mentions flights. We've still got 6 containers of worms to shift.
Oh, they'll never sell. Everyone's using flards these days. More stable at the knuckle joint.
You never forget your first floor.
Great for basting and for throwing at your kitchen staff.
The third Mrs. Neil kept one in the bedside drawer.
Oh, sweetie, we all do that.
I literally just told you not to talk about fucking floods. Jenny, get the scientists. Let's get this started up again.
What did he mean again?
I'd explain, but you'd think I was weird.
TV was being a matchmaker.
Well, so don't then. This is my wheelhouse. Definitely leave it to someone with an EQ.
You'll replace me one day, you know.
Oh, don't be so silly. You're irreplaceable.
Even so, you will. You're the best I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, if we could clear the sofa, please.
That's my chair, Jeff.
Oh, Christ, sorry. Right you are. Room for one. Right, yes. Sorry, no, of course you're not in the staff room now, Jeff.
I think there's room here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'll just budge up a bit.
Room for me on the end here, probably.
Sorry, excuse me.
Just a bit of a squash.
Would you rather I stood?
No, you're fine, Charles.
Remember, everybody, Love.
10 seconds, everybody.
They're scientists. They can spell, you doofnut.
5, 4,
I've
3.
done everything I can, Winston. The rest is up to
Good
you.
evening. I'm
Have
Jeremy
a great
Dawson.
show.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and you are here with us.
I'm sorry.
You seem to be perspiring rather a lot.
My heart has experienced a mild acceleration, I think.
Let me check.
Is this a good time to mention my new book?
We haven't even got to the opening titles yet, Alan.
What are you going to keep that book on, friend?
Oh, God, not you as well.
You want to buy a shelf? We got all sizes, crazy sizes, and crazy prices. Let's have a look at that book, friend.
Yeah, it's here. In this.
What is that? You, come here. Come here. What is that? Do you know?
Nah, too crazy for me.
You're a maths guy. What are
What?
They wanted the dimensions in
They're inches,
babe. Your heart rate is extremely fast. Are you all right, Charles?
I feel as if an eruption is building inside me, if I'm honest, Dolores.
What VEI?
As much as 7, I'd say.
Do you mean millimeters, Alan? What? Do you mean millimeters?
Oh, I see what's happened there.
Fucking useless! My book! Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I just needed a bit of a... Oh, yes, I'm feeling a bit better now.
Oh, please watch out for my tiny book.
Doctor, are you quite all right?
Yes, I think it's just a little anxiety.
Oh.
From me? I'm so sorry, Charles. You're probably allergic to my perfume.
No, it's not you. You smell like a puppy on a fresh spring morning or an orchard in bloom. It's not you, Dolores. It's probably just the experiment.
You know, it's times like these you could really use a flard.
Fucking algebra.
What did you say?
There it is. Sorry, probably my accent. I said, it's at times like these you could really use a flard.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What's fucking wrong with you?
What? Look, what is your problem with flards anyway?
Floods destroy my family.
Ah, wash my hands! Oh, Charles, you saved me.
And I always will, Dolores, if you let me. I love you, Dolores. Even if it did take a mild workplace accident to enable me to say it.
Yeah, you're kind of just sitting on me now.
At last!
Gosh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Just roll the opening titles.
references or continuity breaks in the future.
Welcome back to the Night of Smiles. The machine behind us will make you all happier. Believe it? Neither do I. But let's press the button anyway and see what happens.
Wow, yes, let's do that. I think we can get a counter on the screen here. There it is, and we're going in 10, 9, come on everyone, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8.
Dr. Magnus?
I'm sorry, Chester. I'm sorry, everyone. But the experiment cannot proceed.
Thank
Because I'm a fraud.
Charles.
What are you talking about, old boy?
Ah, don't worry about it. I've been a fraud for years. My real name's just Neil.
This device is a fraud. A paper tiger.
No, Dr. Magnus, we've attuned everything.
It doesn't matter. We don't need a machine to bring us happiness any more than we would want someone to eat for us or laugh for us. We don't need a euphoria device. Happiness is everywhere, already, and it's different for everyone. For me, it's how I feel when I look into Dr. Klein's eyes. And at her meticulous research. But for you, it might be a particular view at sunset, or the darkness of a theater just before a play is about to begin, or your mother's cooking, or all of these things, or a million other things. We don't need anything to make us happy. We just have to go out and grasp it. Chester, Inhibit the machine.
Yes, Dr. Magnus. Machine inhibited. Suppose we can all go home.
So there you have it. If you want happiness, go out and get it.
So what now?
We're going to the CFL?
Really? Okay, if you say so. We apologise for the change in tonight's schedule, which was mainly caused by... well, by love, I suppose.
The universe is probably safer, and our boss owns us a house. So, all in all, a good evening.
But it's about to get even better as we have a treat in store. It's all the highlights from today's semi-finals of the Feline Football Championships. So let's go to that now.
Jolly good show there, Alex. Jolly good. I'll see you tomorrow, when we can get back to the real news.
Kimberley, you join me for the CFL Championship Cup semi-finals. The Fluffers versus the Meows. 7 minutes on the clock. The Duke with the first goal of the game, a flick of the tail nonchalantly into the net. As you can see, Duchess in support. Any part of the ball crosses the line, it's a goal. All getting lively in the semi-final now. You can see Tiddles has a go at Cuff, but knowing he's going to get that reaction, he gets exactly what he wanted. Paw to the face. It's an early red card. They're down to 3 caps in the semi-final. The returning Cuthbert makes no difference here. Top scorer for the Fluffers this season, Duke. Rear hind finish from the halfway line. Absolutely blinding. There's a clear instruction here at half-time from Monty Fortune. Get out there, lay the law back down to them, boys. Do not let them get away with this. Fight, fight, fight. The Duchess has a go at Cuthbert. And as you see, he slinks off to the on-field vet. He's going to need stitches. Last action of this semi-final. Unbelievable finish. Here he goes, rear high. Ball, there he goes. It's unbelievable. Off the post and in. It's 3-0. It's game over. And in the words of Monty Fortune, true master trouncing.